Hey guys, Big 33 here with another RPG Maker 2 or RPG Maker 2000 tutorial. This is going to be about how to make a block move and have a puzzle with blockades so that you reach a certain location and the puzzle ends and returns you to town. I've already created everything else to do this. I've created a dungeon, and this is my dungeon. The puzzle. If we go into edit here, you can look or create. I look a lot. But this right here is our map, per se. And this is where we'll move the block around. So there's that. All I need to do here is create a script. First thing I'm going to create trash. I'm just going to trash these things. These are my previous ones. They all worked okay, but I was doing multiple videos, so I just kind of want to start from scratch. So I'll delete those. If any of those numbers are not 0, then you can't delete them. And it won't allow it. So you have to take out all the you have to take it out of everything it's part of. So when you've went through and created a whole lot of script and you find out you don't need something or it's different, it can be hard to really go through out there and find where it's included. But it's just note that, that'll happen if they're not all 0. So all I have to do is create a script. I'm going to go into scripts and create new data. And we're going to call this block. And this is going to be our block event. The first thing I want to do this in order from top to bottom. And what we're going to do is go ahead and go into events, control, and event info load. And this will load the event's data. This piece of code right here is basically going to end the puzzle when the block gets to its designated location. So we'll have the script branch condition here for if variable or a given number. Number is 71. Event number, no, it's event X. Yeah, 67. If the event X is 15, and also that's when you sandwich a condition in between a condition. It creates an and also case. In this case, I need that. Or it also includes a if and then is now. So there's just 2 ways to use that. If the y is 16, so if it reaches x of 15 and y of 16, gonna create movement of the event, and we're gonna go to script control, script movement, bypass objects, yes, and then events, control. Maybe that's not right. I'll delete that. See if this works. Events, control, no. Movement, sorry, I don't know why. Direction move, east, 1 step, movement in 50 frames. So make it move kind of slow. And then have another event movement for vertical move and have it be -8, it'll reach the bottom of the dungeon in the center of the map, since it's lower. And then you'll get some notification here that you completed the puzzle. So create a sound effect. Copy. Make this a little fun. And then you want these commands to wait, or it'll just play one after another. So to make something wait, you go to other and wait. And then I want the wait time to be about 16 frames, so about half a second. And then I want the last wait to be about 40 frames. So that's just over a second. 30 frames is a second in the game. Now I'm going to create some text. So I'm going to go to screen display text and message. It's going to be, you solved the puzzle. And then it's going to teleport you to the map, back to the town. So we want party, teleport, and warp. And that'll warp the party somewhere. We want to go back to the town. And this is basically the world. Each place has a part in the world, a dungeon, or a dungeon or a map. Both count as part of the world. So now I've set my spawn location when I finish the dungeon. Now to create the script that actually makes this event work. First I have to go and load game info. So I go into data, game info, and load. And this will load the system data, which is going to be the party direction, and that's part of the system. So I'm going to go into condition, sort, script branch sort, variable. It's going to be variable number 85 party direction. And this will determine what direction the party is facing and then move the block in that direction. So how I'm going to do that is take and go to script branch, apply if, and if that number is 0, so that's going to be my first input, and that's going to be east, starting with east going clockwise. I want to go ahead and go and add a script command and go for script end. So now if the number is 0, then it ends, and it allows rooms for the other inputs to function, because with the sort command it must end, or go to the top or the end. So you could go script branch to end or top, and that would do the same thing if it reached an end. So I'll just copy this and paste it 3 times and alter the number in each of these to equal the different directions. 6 for north, 4 for west, and 2 for south, and 0 for east. And then I'm going to go ahead and move the event, and it's going to move in a direction 1 step at 12 frames. So every 12 frames it's going to move east, one step. So I'm going to paste that. I'm going to copy it, paste it 3 more times, and just change the direction to each corresponding direction. Make sure I'm doing this right. And then each time the party direction number is equal to the direction of the move, the block will move in the direction the player is facing. So if the player is facing north, the block moves north, and so on. And that's pretty much all I need, I think. I think so. I think I'm good. Go ahead and update and exit that. Now I'm going to start. So I'm going to go to test play and start. You can see I started in the puzzle here, and this is our block. I can move it north. Oh, it won't move. Well, give me a second. I think. Maybe. Oh, I know why. You have to actually apply it. Wow. Okay, so you go into your event to apply the script. Just the simplest thing, right? And it plugs in. So everything in this game is a plug-in. The script plugs into the event plugs into other things. Everything's a plug-in. So you update that, and that should be the end of it. I'll start, and this should work now. I don't want to move it south. Move it north 1, okay. So it moves. Now I need to see if it lets you in the dungeon, so just move the block here. And once it reaches a certain location, it should finish the dungeon and teleport you to town. That's the point. So I just need to move it now. Well, it just fell through the floor. But it did work, so we got that it worked, but I don't want it to fall to the floor. I want something else, so I think I have to go back into my script. I want it to float. I just don't remember how to do that. So event move direction east, it just falls. I don't know why. So I'll try this. Events. Event action. Okay, no. Effects. No. Movement. Maybe it's bypass objects. Try that. Last attempt, if I can't figure out exactly how to make it push, I could always cover that later. I wanted to go into that indentation there, indented area, the dip, where the block is supposed to fit. Oh, it did it. So now we've completed the dungeon, solved the puzzle. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. And don't forget, have fun.